Hello kids, a very good morning to my cuties of Gurukul English Medium School. How are you everyone? I hope you all are fit and fine at home. Welcome back to another amazing session of GK. Students, in last lecture we have studied about food specialities, spices and national holidays. Kids, do you know what we are going to study today? No? Okay. Today we are going to learn lesson number 32, Gorgeous Gardens, and lesson number 33, Monuments of Importance. First, we will start with lesson number 32, Gorgeous Gardens. Children, have you been to any garden? What do you see there? You all enjoy when you go to garden. Yes? So, today we will see some gorgeous gardens that are located in our country. Chashme Shahi Garden. The meaning of this name is the Royal Spring. The garden derives its name from the fact that the garden is built around a spring. It is situated at the foothills of the Zabarwan Mountains in Srinagar. The garden was built in 1632 AD. Brindavan Garden. Brindavan Garden is located next to Krishna Raja Sagara Dam. The dam is constructed across the Kaveri River. This is one of the best well-lighted terrace garden in India. It is situated in Karnataka. The work on laying out this garden was started in year 1927 and was completed in year 1932. Hanging Garden. Hanging Garden is also known as Firoze Shah Mehta Garden. The garden is situated at the top of Malabar Hill and provide a beautiful view. This garden is located in Mumbai. The park was laid out in 1881. Lal Bagh Garden. Lal Bagh Garden is famous botanical garden. It is located in Bangalore. It was officially established as a government botanical garden in 1856. This is all about gorgeous gardens. Now we will start with next chapter, that is lesson number 33, Monuments of Importance. India has a rich heritage of monuments distributed across the country. These monuments have gained fame because of their historic importance. Let's get familiar with some monuments of India. Gateway of India. Gateway of India is located in Mumbai, Maharashtra. It was the landing place for the British government at the Mumbai harbour. Gateway was the site of terror attack in August 2003 when there was a bomb blast in taxi parked in front of it. Gateway is a tourist attraction. Gateway of India was built in year 1913. Golconda Fort. Golconda Fort is located in Hyderabad, Telangana. Golconda Fort was built by Kakatiya kings as a part of their western defense. Because of the vicinity of diamond mines, especially Kollur mine, Golconda Fort was flourished as a trade center of large diamonds known as Golconda diamonds. It was built in year 1143. Qutub Minar. Qutub Minar is located in New Delhi. It is the second tallest monument in India and is 73 meters tall. It contains a spiral staircase of 379 steps. It was built in year 1199. India Gate. India Gate is located in New Delhi. It is a war memorial for 82,000 soldiers who died in World War I. It has the names of some officers from United Kingdom. India Gate is also a popular spot for protests by the civil society in New Delhi. It was built in year 1921. Red Fort. Red Fort is located in Delhi. It was constructed by Shah Jahan to fortify his capital, Shah Jahanabad. It is completely made of red sandstone. Every year on India's Independence Day, the Prime Minister of India hoists the national flag at the fort's main gate. It was built in year 1546. Hawa Mahal. Hawa Mahal is located in Jaipur, Rajasthan. It is the high screen wall built to allow women from the royal family to observe street festivities without being seen. It was built in year 1799 AD. I hope you all enjoyed studying today's lessons. Bye kids, take care. Hello kids. A very warm and pleasant morning to my stars of Gurukul English Medium School. How are you everyone? I hope you all are safe and happy at home. Welcome back to the GK class. Today we will start with next lessons that are lesson number 34 and lesson number 36. First, we will begin with lesson number 34, that is famous temples. India is a religious country. You will find many temples built in different cities. Some temples have gained popularity because of their craftwork and architecture. Visiting famous temples would take you to the journey of faith, spirituality, and a lot of cultural heritage that you won't witness anywhere else. Children, whenever I visit any temple, I feel very blessed. Do you all feel the same? Yes. So now, let us get familiar with some famous temples in India. Vaishno Devi Mandir. Vaishno Devi Mandir is located in Jammu and Kashmir in Trikuta Hills. This is the holy cave temple of Mata Vaishno Devi with spirituality in the atmosphere. Golden Temple. Golden Temple is located in Amritsar, Punjab. It is also called as Sri Harmandir Sahib or Swarna Mandir. Among one of the most beautiful temples in India, the dome of Golden Temple is made up of actual gold and is considered to be the most important pilgrim site for Sikhs. Golden Temple was built in year 1604. Siddhivinayak Temple. Kids, I guess you all must have visited this famous temple which is located in Prabhadevi, Mumbai. Siddhivinayak is a Lord Ganesha temple which is one of the most significant and frequented temples in Mumbai. Visitors visit this temple in large numbers on daily basis. It is one of the richest temples in Mumbai. The temple was built in year 1801. Somnath Temple. Somnath Temple is the first of the 12 Jyotirling shrines of Lord Shiva. It is located on the western coast of Gujarat and is one of the oldest temples of the country. Somnath Temple was built in year 1951. Kashi Vishwanath Temple. Kashi Vishwanath Temple is regarded as one of the most popular Indian temples dedicated to Lord Shiva. It is located in Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. The temple is a core of faith for millions of Hindus. It was built in year 1940. Tirupati Balaji Temple. Tirupati Balaji Temple is located in Andhra Pradesh. The temple is dedicated to Venkateshwara, a form of Vishnu who is believed to save mankind from trials and troubles of Kali Yuga. This is all about famous temples. Now we will move on to the next chapter, that is lesson number 36, Indian Nobel Prize winners. Kids, do you know why do we give prize or award to someone? Yes, for good work. What is this good work in other words known as? It means good deeds or noble tasks. Kids, do you know who is PV Sindhu? She is the first Indian woman to earn an Olympic silver medal in badminton. Do you know why she got prize as a medal? No. Okay, I'll tell you, because she did good work, that is noble work. Now, you all might be thinking, what is noble? It is nothing but Nobel Prize is considered as the world's highest honor. This prize honors people across the world for their outstanding contribution in the field of physics, chemistry, medicine, peace, psychology, literature, and economics. Students, do you know why this prize is called Nobel? This is because Alfred Nobel donated his vast fortune through his will to create a prize for outstanding achievements. Let us go through some great Indian personalities who won the Nobel Prize. Rabindranath Tagore. Children, do you know who is Rabindranath Tagore? Yes, he is the writer of a national anthem, Jana Gana Mana. In year 1913, Rabindranath Tagore won Nobel Prize for Literature. C.V. Raman. Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman. In year 1930, C.V. Raman won Nobel Prize in Physics and was the first Asian person to receive a Nobel Prize in any branch of science. Mother Teresa. In year 1979, Mother Teresa won Nobel Prize in Peace. Mother Teresa was admired by many for her charitable work. Amartya Sen. In year 1998, Amartya Sen won Nobel Prize in Economic Studies. Sen has made contributions to welfare economics, social choice theory, and social justice. Kailash Satyarthi. In year 2014, Kailash Satyarthi won Nobel Prize in Peace. He was given Nobel Prize for the struggle against the suppression of children, young people, and for the right of all children to education. This is all about Indian Nobel Prize winners. I hope you all understood both the chapters well. Thank you. Bye.